There are more millionaires made during a stock market crash than at any other time. Seems absolutely nuts, but something that's had me curious for a long time and something I want to be a part of. So, out of any video I've made, this is the one that I think you should bookmark. This is the what do we do if the market collapses? It's the one time, whether you're a trader, whether you're an investor, whether you've got a pension, this is the time that everyone needs to know what the plan is. So I, for one, will be writing down exactly what to do if we get a Black Swan event. So the market absolutely deep dives down to what should be zero. This is the infamous Black Swan. So we're going from some crazy highs going into 2020, absolutely knocked off its feet. There we go, like a 40% down move. Time to make some money. This happens every 3, 5, 10 years. I mean, annually you probably get at least one event that takes the market quite deep into the red, and it's so worth having a plan of what to do at that time. So this is my plan. Basically, you've got VIX. VIX is going to skyrocket. So if you can ride VIX down, you're going to make a ton of cash. Here we all were in February 2020, leading up to COVID, and look what happened to VIX. This is killer. I've got alerts set all the way because one day this is going to kick off, and when those alerts start chiming, I want to be ready. And the next plan, buy the bottom. I know you should, investors are all about time in the market, not timing the market. Well, this is where I'm saying scrap the rules. Absolutely have some money that you can sink into the stock market at that moment, because you're going to make a killing. You'll make more than your annual returns in weeks, in days, So my plan is absolutely sell VIX on the way down. You'd have to be so lucky to manage to time VIX on the way up. Sell it on the way down. Use that money to then buy stuff at the bottom. I'll be going for indices, because that's just what I tend to trade. Investors, you seriously need to be looking at having a bag of goodies that you're going to put your money into at the bottom. Just going to show you, these are the returns from the COVID crash till now. Here we go. Pick your favourites, because you want to know that whatever money you put in on that day, you're just going to make an absolute killing. Why not have a plan so you don't panic like everyone else? You literally find that video that you bookmarked years ago. Oh yeah, no, I wrote it down on a notepad. It's so worth doing. Like, what's the harm in spending half hour, an hour of your day, and just like bury this in the, bury it in your bottom drawer. Then as and when the market crashes and you turn on the TV and everything's going crazy, pull out your list and you're ready to go. If you got people like Warren Buffett putting money on the side, it's not suggesting that the market is going to crash this year, but he's got, the top analysts in the world. They might have just got this way too early, but at some point it will happen. So let's just prepare. Any of the FX guys out there, as well as I do, you're going to get some huge swing up or swing down. You buy that and ride all the way to the top. You could get a currency moving 20%, 30% in a single move. Like, it'd be absolutely nuts not to capitalise on that. like I say, I'm all over the indices. So I'll probably just stick with something safe like the US ones. I'm just going to be looking which ones moved, the most significant amount. So if you've got one that's only moved, say 30%, other one's 40%, but let's just say the NASDAQ moves 60% down. Like, not being funny, I'm going to park it in that one. And I'm just going to compound all the way up. So you don't have to trade outside of your strategy. Keep your risk management in there. But don't go all in at the bottom. Just buy a safe amount. Once it's clearly moving up, you could just have a buy every 1,000 points, every 750 points. This is what I mean. Have a plan, and then all you're doing is taking action on that plan. And while everyone else is panicking, worrying about their finances, you're just going to be there just raking in, just like basking in the glory of what you've just achieved. So if I've got any advice to friends, anyone watching this, just seriously just spend a little bit of time. If you don't have an account, get one ready, because this will come. Like I say, whether it's this year, it could be in 3 years' time. Just being ready, having a few quid aside just to sink into the market at that point. Just like free money. Why wouldn't you do it? Like, I can't wait. As sad as it is, I actually can't wait for it. And I'm going to make a killing when it happens. So I'm going to put, I don't usually do this, but I'm going to put links in the bit below for, if you set up an IG account, if you set up a Trading 212 account. I'm more than happy to answer questions about, how you set up an account, what should you do to sort of, prepare yourself. Because like I say, I feel like this is a bit of a family situation. Like, let's all grow together. Let's all capitalise together. Tell me in the comments, what do you think is going to be the biggest move? Because last time when COVID happened, I completely missed when oil went below zero, and I am absolutely kicking myself, because if I knew then what I know now, probably would have bet the house on the price of oil going up, because it went from zero to, I think, 130, possibly more, $130 a barrel. You would have paid off my mortgage in one go, with very little effort. And these are the sorts of moves that, I just want to be there, ready for. Like I say, follow me on my journey to see what I can turn £2,000 into. It's all pretty quiet at the moment because markets are going up, and I tend to be waiting for that pullback. But this is it. Spending a little bit of time just doing a bit of background for, what happens if this all kicks off with Russia? What happens if Trump does make an absolute nightmare situation in America? These are all things that could very easily happen. I just want to be ready. I want you to be ready. Let's all do it together. Thanks for listening.